Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Hey guys, it's Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. I'm also known as a CEO and founder, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, of the most incredible tax educational platform on planet Earth. Look, I know I'm biased, but guys, I have searched high, I have searched low over the last 30 years, and I have not found a system that educates the masses directly from the IRS in a simplistic manner that teaches you that the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. And so if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe you're watching it on Facebook or any social media platform, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit like, comment. I want to know what value you got from this information. And more importantly, guys, I want you to hit share. We've got to get this information out to the masses. Even if it's not for you, somebody is praying for what I'm about to drop. Are you ready? And so before I get started, many of you may not know me, may have never heard of me before. You said, who is this guy right here, right? And so guys, I'm going to forego my entire story. You can learn more about that when you decide to invest in your knowledge with us. But guys, here's my background. 30 years ago, I received a letter, that love letter from the IRS. It was an audit letter. I thought it was the most devastating time of my life. It turned out to be the most gratifying time of my life. I couldn't believe that the wealth information was hidden behind what I have been taught to be inferior of, and I have absolutely no idea why, and that is the IRS. And so over the last 30 years, guys, let me give you an example. Okay? Now, if you want to learn this information, you can do like I did, okay? This is, guys, this is half. This is half of the amount of time, the amount of years that I have spent educating myself directly from the IRS and multiple different tax softwares. I'm telling you, my wife will tell you, I am obsessed with this information. I had a guy tell me one time, he says, you are the male figure of Harriet Tubman. I said, who's Harriet Tubman? He says she is the young lady that freed herself from slavery and then came back to get other slaves because she found freedom. He said, man, you are giving people freedom from taxation. This is how I came up with the concept. Financial freedom from the plantation of taxation. And so before I continue, let me go ahead and give a quick disclaimer. We do not encourage anyone to commit tax fraud, tax evasion. We want you to approach this with tax education. We believe that everyone should pay every dime they legally, ethically owe in taxes, along with the IRS. They believe the same thing, but not a dime more, okay? And if you can learn how to legally, ethically, and morally drastically reduce the amount of money that's being extracted from your income bucket going into the tax bucket, would you want to know about it? And so guys, this is just a portion of the amount of years that I have spent preparing taxes, preparing my own taxes, and helping people understand that we have one tax code in the United States of America, but there's two sides. And I know what you're thinking, yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor. And you're right. I like to put it this way. There's one that incentivizes you for making money. And guys, look, sadly to say, there's one that penalizes you for making money, okay? So here we got, going back, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12 years. I don't think you guys want me to grab the rest of them, okay? I have read multiple books. I love this guy right here, Mr. Sandy Botkins, okay? Lower your tax big time. Now, you guys can go read this and you might learn 10%, 15%, maybe even 30% of what I've been able to learn from the IRS, or you can save yourself years of that information. And let me break this thing down, get right down to the bottom line, and that is keeping as much of your hard-earned income as possible. But I do love Sandy Botkins. Lower your taxes big time. You guys can look him up. He is an ex-attorney that trained attorneys nationwide for the IRS, and he realized that the masses are being destroyed from the lack of tax knowledge. Okay. He also has another book, Achieve Financial Freedom big time. Would you like to achieve financial freedom? I call it achieving financial independence. And so with that being said, guys, let's jump into this presentation, okay? So I want to talk about the 3 income buckets that each and every one of us have, okay? Now, number 1 is going to be your income, okay? The second one is going to be taxes. Now, I should put this in red, right? Because taxes is taking money out of your pocket, right? And the next one is going to be expenses. So we'll just abbreviate that, okay? So we got income, taxes, and expenses, all right? Now, you want to grab a pen and paper because I'm going to break this down, all right? So this, I want to show you how taxes work against you, and then I want to explain to you how you can get taxes to work for you, all right? So I got to grab some more money here. I got some more money here somewhere. Oh, I got some of this trash, okay? That's a whole different conversation why I call this trash, all right? Have you guys been to the grocery store lately? Trash, okay? Doesn't hold its value. Devaluing trash. You traded your labor over here, and now this isn't worth what you traded your time for at the time you traded your time. Guys, that's a whole different training, man. If you did not invest in the Tax Academy workshop and you thought it was going to be all about taxes, no, baby, it's going to be all about financial education of the plantation of taxation, because at the end of the day, you either get to keep your money or you're going to have to give your money away over here, okay? So let me get back to what I'm talking about. Where did I do with my marker? I got all distracted. Okay, here we go. So let's say that you go to work, okay? Hypothetically, you earn $100. Well, out of this $100, you're going to have to give the government, for keeping the numbers, fair, let's say that you got to give the government $40, okay? And so now you move this $100 over here, okay? And over in this bucket, all you have left is $60, right? You guys get that? You earn $100 over here, okay? In fact, let me see if I do. Okay, here we go. You earned $100 over here, but now you have to give the IRS $40, okay? You say $40, that's a lot of money, right? Well, remember, you got federal taxes, Social Security taxes, which is 15%, right? If you're a W-2 wage earner, 6.5%. You got state taxes, right? I'm going to go ahead and calculate some sales taxes in here, some gas taxes, some utility taxes. Taxes is your number 1 expense. But for this illustration, okay, we're going to say that out of your $100, you had to give the government $40 in taxes, okay? That leaves you $60. What do you do with the $60? Well, now you got to pay expenses, right? And I'm just going to abbreviate this. It's your light bill, your water bill, let's say rent and or mortgage, right? So these two can go, one or the other, right? You got your cable bill, you got your health insurance, you got your retirement, if you would. All these monthly expenses that come out of this money every month, okay? Let me break down how you can take some of your expenses and turn them into what I call assets. Let me break down the difference between assets and liability, okay? A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket with never having the opportunity to return money back to you, okay? Let me give you a great example. An investment would be an asset. You invest, let's say $40, okay? This is $40. You invest $40, and in return, it brings you back $100 because you earned a $60 profit. That's called an asset, right? A liability is when you pay the cable bill. Money goes out, okay? Yes, you get to watch TV, but it never brings back any more monetary value to you, okay? The water bill. Yes, you get to use the water. It goes down the drain. Oh, my God. Something just hit me. See, this is how God has wired my mind. I had no idea this was even going to come up. Let's talk about this one right here. The water bill. Wow, I don't believe that I never thought about this. My people are perishing from a lack of knowledge. So we pay the water company. Let's say you pay the water company $80 a month. Okay? Let's say you pay your water bills $80 a month. I'm about to stop because I'm about to run around this entire office right now. $80 a month, right? So that goes out of your income. It goes over into your water bill, okay? You use the water that goes down the drain that they charge you for the, oh my God, that they, Mark, hold your compassion, oh my God. Just saying what I'm about to say, I'm not even going to edit this part, okay? As my wife said, woosah, woosah. You pay the water bill, $80 a month. The water goes down the drain, back to the water company. How many of you figured that out before I said it? It goes back to the water company, and next month you give them $80 to use the same water that you put down the drain to go back into their pocket. They cleaned it up, recycled. Oh my God, I got to do a whole training on that one right there. Let me ask you a question. That's called residual. The water company has figured out how to sell you something. You pay for it, give it back to them. They clean it up a little bit, sell it back to you, and this residual. And okay, let me get back on track. Okay, so let me go back. So $100 you earned on your job. $40 went into the tax bucket. Okay, federal, state, Social Security, Medicare taxes, right? In fact, we're only going to talk about federal and state income taxes because as a W-2 employee, those are the only two taxes that you can control, okay? You can't control Medicare, you can't control Social Security, okay? Regardless of your income level, you will pay Social Security and Medicare taxes as a W-2 wage earner. I want you to remember that part right there, as a W-2 wage earner. And so now here's your $40 in taxes before you paid your expense. Now you take what you have left out of your money and you pay all of these bills every month, okay? What if I could show you, what if there was a legal, ethical, and moral way for you to take a percentage, okay? Let's just say a percentage. I'm not going to put any amount on it. A percentage of your light bill and be able to get that out of your $40 here and move it back over into your income bucket. Let me say that again. What if there was a way for you to get 20% of what you paid on a yearly basis to the light company? You could use the money right here that you paid in taxes and put that money back into your pocket. I want to go back to the water bill company that I just discovered. Been screwing me all of my life, okay? How about this? So the water company has figured out how to sell you $80 worth of water. You turn around and use the water. It goes down the drain. They charge you a fee. Well, look at your water bill. They charge you a sewage fee. The water goes into their pipes, back to their plant. They clean the water up and sell it back to you. How would you like to build a residual tax deduction of 20% on your water bill that comes back to you in the form of income? That means that money is being minus here. So instead of $40, now it's $30. Instead of $30, now it's $20. Instead of $20, now it's $10. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, over the last 20 plus years, with a six-figure income, my tax bracket, after all of what you're going to learn over here, okay, is zero on a six-figure income. Now, I know there's going to be some CPAs that are going to say, look, this guy has lost his brains. He's just totally out of it. Don't believe that guy. It sounds like a bunch of hype. And here's what I want to tell you. Everything that you're going to learn inside of the Tax Academy workshop, you're going to learn it directly from the IRS. See, we are just the messengers leading you to freedom. We are the Harriet Tubman, okay? And I can never take the place of Harriet Tubman. But when it comes to taxation and freeing the masses from the plantation of taxation, teaching you what the school system has been forbidden to teach you, okay? I'm going to show you directly from the IRS themselves how you can take a portion of all of what is a liability, expenses, light bill, water bill, gas bill, and even rent, and get a percentage of that coming back into your household and reducing or even totally eliminating taxation. legally, ethically, and morally. You guys ready? I don't think you guys are ready. Okay? If you have not invested in the Tax Academy workshop, you are committing generational suicide. And so, guys, I'm going to put a link down below. If you don't see a link down below, there's got to be somewhere on this page where you can find our website. You got to get this Tax Academy workshop. It is a university with continuous education. You get a lifetime membership. And I'm telling you, it's not just always going to be about taxes. You're going to learn some things, guys, I'm telling you right now, that are robbing you blind. Just like I just realized that the water company has created a repetitive residual income. And how many of you actually even thought about that? Hey, guys, I'm Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach, the world's coach, CEO and founder, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, of an incredible tax educational platform called the Academy of Financial Education. We're launching what we're calling the Tax Academy Workshop, where we're going to teach you the more you know, the less you legally, ethically owe in taxes. I want to quote the IRS. Everybody should pay every dime that they owe in taxes and not a dime more. The tax code has positioned people like you and I, when we get the right information, to lower our taxes. I want to leave you with this. For those of you that are a little bit in fear, I want to ask you a question. I want you to go look in the mirror and ask yourself this question. If the IRS and or the government didn't want me to reduce my taxes, why would they create a category called tax deduction? Let me ask that question again. Okay, I want you to go look yourself in the mirror, because I know some of you are in fear of the IRS. I was 30 years ago. And what I found out is that the IRS is not my foe. The IRS is absolutely your friend. If the government or the tax system did not want you to reduce, lower, or totally be able to eliminate your income taxes, why would they create tax deductions? Why is it that Amazon made $11 billion, $11.2 billion in 2019 and paid zero federal and state taxes? Why is it that Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook in 2014 made $14 billion and got a check from the government for $422 million, paid zero federal, zero state taxes? If the government didn't want you to reduce your taxes, they would not have a category called tax deduction. The separation of those two versus you is the tax knowledge, and we're going to give it to you. And so with that being said, guys, we won't see you at the top. We'll see you on the Tax Academy workshop, and we'll see you on the other side of freedom.